Whether you're an engineer or a arts major or commerce major in your undergrad, it doesn't matter when you look at marketing or business. You have to view that as a valuable background asset for you to think creatively about marketing. The best thing that I can tell from my own experience how engineering adds value to marketing is the analytic bent of mind it gives you. And most of my marketing problems today are very strategic, requiring analytic thinking, a lot of analysis of numbers and quantitative scenarios, and this is where the engineering training helps a lot. So the best way to approach business or marketing is to have an open mind, and whenever it's required, try to bring that analytic or quantitative background into the picture. Let me tackle the first question, which is what are the good programs in marketing? As you know, most of the programs in marketing is a subset of MBA programs at the graduate level. There's also undergraduate level Bachelor of Business Administration with a focus on marketing. There are some master's programs in marketing in certain specific schools, and those of you who are interested in marketing or business should be approaching these programs with the bent of mind to try and use your undergraduate education to apply them to business problems. And some of these marketing programs, whether you're majoring in marketing in an MBA program or you're taking a master's in marketing, there are some programs in masters in marketing research, analytics. All of these involve very in-depth study of marketing and applying a lot of analytic tools that you may have already learned or you may have had the benefit of being exposed to while you're an undergrad. It doesn't matter whether you already have an exposure to marketing or not. These programs will definitely teach you the basics, but if you have those fundamentals of quantitative analysis and analytical bent of mind, you would be very likely to be successful. So that's the first question. Now, the second question was about the future of marketing. I wish I had a crystal ball that I can talk about marketing and I can predict a lot of things that might be coming true in the future. But briefly, where is marketing going? That's the part that I can answer. If you look at world over, marketing is becoming very critical, not just for for-profit organizations, for NGOs, not-for-profit organizations, for governments, for countries, for tourism. Everywhere marketing is becoming so important and relevant. Why? Because marketing is all about anticipating customer and understanding customer needs and trying to match them with offerings strategically over a long period of time and providing value. So if you apply that principle, the way marketing is headed is trying to anticipate customer needs and wants. And already companies like Google and Facebook are investing in algorithms that can anticipate consumer shopper needs. Amazon already has a plan to really pre-order items that you might require in the future by predicting what you might want. So this is the world that marketing will be evolving into, anticipating the needs and trying to be fulfilling those needs by having analytic tools, getting very deeper into using all the multiple channels, multiple formats, multiple touch points, using omni-channel presence and exposure and approach to customers, analyzing the data deeply and being very, very individualized, personalized to the extent possible, and trying to make marketing accountable, relevant, and very responsible in the sense that it benefits the society as a whole. This is where marketing is heading in my view. Okay, the term network marketing is loosely used to denote a lot of different things. Another term that is used to denote the same thing is multi-level marketing. This is the concept where everybody who's a consumer is also a seller or an agent. A good example of a network marketing will be Amway as a company, and multi-level marketing is basically getting people to co-opt and be an ambassador, be a sales agent for the program, and the idea is to being a consumer, you have in-depth idea about how consumer needs are and being motivated to sell, and also that creates an incentive for everybody to work as an ambassador for a brand. Unlike traditional consumer marketers, marketing companies like Procter & Gamble and Hindustan Labor or Unilever, these companies rely not on big advertising, consumer pull, but they rely on this so-called consumer and sales agent to promote the product. Now, it's a very thin line. If multi-level marketing is not practiced correctly and legitimately, it could be called pyramid scheme, which is actually a fraudulent activity. So there's a thin line over that, and good marketing companies always make sure that their programs never cross the line, and it's very important as marketers for us to practice ethical marketing too. Now, the second question is, what are the hot topics in marketing? Now, as I said before, into the future of marketing, the hot topics today are topics that cover areas like mobile marketing, which is marketing using a mobile device media platform into exchanging offerings between a buyer and a seller, and trying to use the interactions that generate from that to enhance marketing effectiveness. Social media has been around for a while, and integrating social media with mobile has become a very important topic. Using big data or data science to analyze deeply customer behavior, customer interests, preferences, attitudes, and integrating that, and ultimately tying in with anticipatory marketing, which I think will be a very important part of marketing going forward into the future. As I mentioned before, Amazon has already started practicing anticipatory shipping, which is anticipating your needs and trying to ship products that might satisfy your needs. So these would be some very important topics in the business to consumer and the business to business. Again, using all the tools, social media tools, omni-channel tools. How do you really enable the development of the right offerings to be sold to the right customers at the right time, at the right place? How do you enable sales force effectiveness in that, even in the retailing spectrum? How do you enable sales agents to be more proactive and more customized in terms of the problems that they try to solve for the customer, the solutions that they try to provide? These would be some of the emerging areas where marketing will become more and more active, but there are other areas that might come up as technology evolves over a period of time, where marketing will become more personalized, more accountable, and more collectively or societally more responsible and responsive. Some of the courses in marketing that I recommend to people in engineering, including KGP students, is that take an overview business course first. That might give you an overview of business as a whole, not just marketing, give you some exposure to finance, accounting, supply chain, information systems, and marketing, HR, strategy. Then within marketing, get an overview course of marketing. What is marketing all about? What does marketing involve? What is the role of technology in marketing? Those will all be useful courses. Now, increasingly, data analytics will be very important course to take to be very successful in marketing. So this would be the general initial courses that I'd suggest. Of course, I'd recommend KGP students or any engineering students to go and do a graduate program in marketing to go in depth. So that would be my recommendation for the KGP students. Be ambitious, strive for excellence, be curious, and be confident. Go after your passion, and you'll be extremely successful.